afternoon guys, and welcome to my channel. So today I fancied having a little play in my art journal, so I thought I'd turn the camera on. I've had quite a lot of people asking me to try and do a little bit more mixed media, and I felt like having a little play today. This is what I'm using for my big art journal at the moment. What I do is I cut a piece of mixed media card and then stick it in, because this isn't mixed media card, it wouldn't take the mediums. So I've done a few pages in this journal. Yeah, I've done a few little pages, so I just thought I would have a little play today and turn the camera on. Right, which way do I want my paper? Make sure I do it the right way, that way. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little art journal spread, and I've been really inspired by watching Vicky Papanew, I think her name is. I will leave a link to her channel if you've never watched it and you like art journaling. She's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I get engrossed, I just get lost watching her videos. She just does some lovely art journal pages. So today I'm going to have a play with my Nuvo aqua markers. Had them for ages, never had them out, and I've just chose two colours. Like I said, I was inspired by one of Vicky's art journal pages and she used these, so I thought I'd have a little go. So what she did first was, these are like watercolour pens. She just spritzed a background. Like I said, this is mixed media card, and I'm just going to squirt my pens. I'm just going to have a little bit more water. She sprayed quite a bit on hers. I'm going to squeeze. These just work by squeezing the barrels, these watercolour pens. Like I said, I've had them for ages and never had them open, so I just thought, let's get them out and let's have a little play. Okay, so that one is Flamingo Pink, and then I'm going to come in with Mango Minnesota or something like that. I'm just going to mix the colours. It doesn't seem to be coming down the oh, there we go. I'm not squeezing it hard enough. That's better. That's what I wanted, the vibrant. Yeah, I'm not squeezing the barrel enough. So I just want to cover my page with colour. Come on, I haven't got enough strength to squeeze them as hard as you need to squeeze them. Just an easy way to get colour down this, isn't it? Right, let's go back in with the Flamingo Pink. Squeeze it a little bit. That's it. That's better. Just going to try and cover all my backgrounds now. The thing with art journaling, guys, is there's no right and there's no wrong. When you get your art journal out, you're doing it for yourself. You're having a play. There's no right and wrong. Nobody's going to come and say to you, God, that's terrible. You know, yeah, I just enjoy doing this. I just like getting my stuff out, having a little play, see what I can come up with. Just want that a bit deeper, that colour there. I'm just going to squeeze some more of the marker. It's very difficult to squeeze these. I feel like it's a bit sketchy there. That's better. So I think I've covered everywhere there, I hope. I like the way the colours have blended. Yeah, I don't think I want to put any more colour on there. Should we have just a little bit more of the yellow down here? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on my heat gun and thoroughly dry it, and then I shall be back. Okay, so it took a while to thoroughly dry that off. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to move on and I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. I've got two inks that I thought would go, Memento Ladybug and Memento Tangelo or something like that. I've got a couple of little, well, I've got one stamp set out that's, this is the Studio Light stamp set, and it's just these sort of border stamps. What's it called? Industrial by Studio Light. I like this stamp set. It's one of my favourites, and I'm just going to take one of them off. I'm just going to do this one first. Now the likelihood is this stamping is going to get lost, but if there's like a little bit of ghost stamping in the background, then that's all I'm looking for. But I think it's too floppy to stamp with my hands, so I'm just going to put it on my block and just see if I, oh yeah, you can see it. Just try and stamp a little bit of stamping in the background. Yeah, you can see that. Can you see there, guys? I hope the camera's picking that up. It's hard when you're doing tone on tone, but I think I might add a little bit of black as well to the page. Let's do this one. Right, let's just try this other colouring. This is the orange one, and we'll try and go over the, I'm not sure how vibrant this will be, but we'll have a little go. No, it gets a bit lost, that one. So let's go in with my black. I'm going to stick with the same stamp. Did I get my black ink pad out? I don't think I did. Where's it gone? I could have swore I got my black ink pad out. Oh, it's here. I want to use my archival black ink. I'm just pulling my chair in. I feel like I'm miles away from my desk. So let's just ink up that stamp, and let's do a little bit of background stamping. Just a little bit. I'm only going to do it 3 times like that. I don't want it too dark. So that's that one. Right, I think that's it for my stamping. I don't want to cover my page because I want my focal image to be the main part of my page. And what I've done is I've done what Vicky did. I'm trying to recreate her page if I can. I've got a stamp set there that I'm going to use for the stems of my flowers, and what she did was, let me just grab hold of it. She got she cut a die cut. She used yellow, but I'm using black, and she just cut some petals to make like a daisy flower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them on here. Let's just put some glue around the outside. Let me just see which way my journal page needs to go before I start embellishing. Is it that way? Yeah, it's that way. Okay, just then I don't stick the flower on the wrong way. Right, let's put some glue on here, and let's try and stick these little petals down. They're not all the same. I have tried to cut them the same, but I'm sure they're not all identical. So I'm just going to stick on my petals like that. Oops, don't come off, stay on. I'm pulling it with my finger. Yeah, I think 6 is enough there, isn't it? So let's stick this on to my journal page. Okay, so I'm going to stick my flower there like that. I didn't need all them petals, I cut too many, but that's fine. Right, let me just get some tissue and just make sure that's going to stay down. Oh, I meant to stamp my stem first. I meant to put my stem underneath. Never mind, we'll have to just do it like this. So I'm going to use one of these little border stamps. Unless I can peel it up. I wonder if I can peel it up. Yes, I can. Just then I can stamp underneath there the full length of the stem. Right, I'm going to use my black archival ink again. I'm going to really stamp it up. Try and stamp under there. Like that. Yes, that's worked fine. I'm happy with that. Right, let's glue that back down then. Okay, stick my flower back down. And you can just see the stem there that I've stamped. I like that. Right, what did Vicky do next? She did a bit more stamping. I've got these die cuts. It's just one of my dies that I've got out, like a mixed media die, and I'm going to use a piece of this. I think, to go at the top there. Just then there's something black in that corner, so I'm going to stick this down. This is a Creative Expressions die, one that I picked up from the Craft Clearance website. If you've never been on that website, it's really worth having a look. It's all they have tons and tons of stuff. A lot of Creative Expressions dies and stamps for like a couple of £. Really good website if you've never been on there. I go on there a lot. Okay, so that is that. I've got a little bit of black ink there, but never mind. Right, what I'm going to do now is I've got my Micron pen. I'm going to do some detailing on my flowers, so I'm just going to draw around the edges of my petals. It's not going to look as good as Vicky's when it's finished, but I wanted to just have a go because, yeah, like I said, I just get lost watching her videos. I could watch her all day. She's fantastic at art journaling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of colouring on my, in fact, let's get a thicker pen. Let's see if this one will work better for colouring. Where is it? So I'm just going to colour around my flower.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane, and as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand.
Okay then guys, so you've watched me just do a little bit of doodling there, and I've just put some of my white gel pen. I bought these from Arties, they're a pack of 4 I think, and they just don't work. So I had to go to my Posca pen. That worked okay. So what I want to do now is I've cut out a little, I've used my dies just to cut out the word live, and then I've got my Tim Holtz little quote book. This one is the Small Talk, and then I've got this from the Tim Holtz quote book, and this says live every day with intention. I'm going to cut the live off like that. I'm going to stick that back on. I might use it at another point. And then what I've done is I've cut the word live, so I'm going to stick this down onto my journal page. How are we doing today, guys? Are we all okay? I'm okay. It's getting on in the day now. The workmen have been over the road, so I've not been able to video all day. So I'm going to put that L there, and then my I. Yeah, so it's late on in the day now. The girls are home from school and everything. It's about 4:30, and I just thought I'll put the camera on and do this video. Yeah, I just fancied getting my art journal out. I do love art journaling. I'm no expert at it, am I, heck? But I like having a little play. I like getting different stuff out that I haven't used before or not used for a long time, and just seeing what it can do. And like I said, if you've never watched Vicky's channel and you like art journaling, I will leave a link. Go over and watch, because she's fantastic. She really is. She makes it look so easy. So I've got that live, and then here underneath I'm just going to put every day with intention, like that. I was going to put some black splatters on, but I don't think I want to. I don't know whether to just do a little bit with my pen, just dotted about a bit of doodling with some black. I might do that. I just want to go around my my quote, this one at the bottom, just to make it pop a little bit. Just like that, and then I might just add a few rather than getting paint out, because I want to keep my flower white. They actually don't look too bad, them petals, do they, considering I thought they were all different sizes. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm done, guys. I never know when to stop. That's the problem when I get my art journal out. I never know when to stop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it into my book. Like I said, I've done a few. Oh, actually, before I stick it in, I just want to frame the edge with some black. Let's just get my blending brush. Just going to go around my edges and define my edges a little bit in black. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed doing that. I really did. I'll come back and do some. Well, that's if you enjoy it. Let me know if you enjoy watching. I can, you know, because it's something I can do off camera, but it's just a few people have asked me to try and do a bit more. So I just thought I'd turn the camera on whilst I was doing it. Right, let's find my next page. Right, you're going to go there. So I'm going to use my Collall glue just to stick this down with. And then it's down. Okay. Yeah, this book, it's more a scrapbook than an art journal, so that's why I just use my mixed media paper. I just cut a sheet because I like the size of this book to work in. It's not too big, it's not too small. I like it. So what I'm going to do is just leave that to dry. So I'm done, guys. That's my little art journal spread for today. I'll zoom in a little bit. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed watching, guys, and as always, thanks so much for stopping by. So take care, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.